We interrupt this program for a special news bulletin.
Rebel Bells, let's make some noise. Yep. Hi, welcome back to another episode. We are in our whole month of Goofy. Yeah, if you didn't know, if you didn't see the aesthetic, that's what we do. Yeah. All jokes aside, my name is Janet C. Welcome to Janet Creates, and you are in the series called Rebel Bells. No, you have not been deterred. No, you are not in the wrong place at the wrong time. In fact, you're at the right place at the right time, because all things Goofy, you know how to start at the beginning. Goof Troop, the series, the TV series. I feel like it builds it up first before going into the actual movie. So, yes, you heard me right. We are going to be watching a Goofy movie, an extremely Goofy movie, and I just found out that a documentary on the Goofy movie is out. So, we're building up to it, but I'm not going to hold you much longer with that. What's going to happen is this, another rundown for those of you who don't know. If you didn't watch the first video, first of all, check that out. It's pretty good stuff for your first time. Yeah. Go, Janet. We pat ourselves on the back. But back to the rundown. This is how the reaction series will work. We will watch 3 episodes a week, and in between the 3 episodes, we will watch one of those said movies in order to tie it all together. Because, of course, I want to watch a Goofy movie too. I won't wait that long and go through a whole series of Goof Troop just to get to it. So, no. I'm not going to hurt myself like that, so I wouldn't hurt you. Because you're my Rebel Bell. Okay? I got you. So, again, we're going to watch 3 episodes each week. In between each of those 3 episodes, we're going to watch a movie in between. We're going to talk about it because we are family, okay? Yes, we just met. Or you came over from my TikTok family, and now you're here watching TV with me. So, yeah. So, let's get started. Episode 2. Good Neighbor Goof. That's it. The slapstick humor is very, very prevalent in this series already. And we're only in episode 2. Was Pete an only child? Because I feel like he doesn't know how to share really well. No matter how obnoxious Goof may be. Goof is such an optimistic person. Ooh, oh my god, I used to have a satellite that tall. Like, kids are not big and tall at my former childhood house. So wait, he's creating an earthquake. That one little, that's some old 90s workout machines. Help me out in the comments what that is. Some things are so time constrained, like you would only see these things in the 90s. That's what you get. That's what your butt get, Pete. Messing up with folks. I remember those when they said cups with strings and you talk to people like telephone. On the line. Oh, he a cheapskate and a money maker. Not emotions from Pete. Yum City. She trying to keep you healthy, Goof, because the heart attacks you be having around Goof, honey, you finna die early. However, they lasted. They've lasted years. Okay, maybe Pete is black. I ain't trying to be stereotypical, but the level of hot sauce that Pete just put in his food, he may not be black. If we're gonna be real, if he's not gonna be black, he gonna be some type of ethnicity. Because ain't no way. On that level, that amount of hot sauce, just put him on the stereotypical level of any ethnicity group. Okay? Fight with me. Feel Goofy with hot sauce. Over here trying to see. That's what you get whenever you trying to set up a fall for somebody else. Be careful, it may be for you. He is a walking Bible stutter, okay? Him in this boat, dog. Him in this boat. Meanwhile, PJ and Max just being kids. They're just some kids getting into some mischief. So far, I think we've established that like the second episode is really less about Goofy and more about Pete's like agitation with Goofy as a neighbor. And what I do find funny is that, you know, the series is called Goof Troop. And I think Troop as a whole like group of us, we're gonna focus on each of the characters as a whole. So I'm pretty sure like just predicting episodes down the line, it's gonna be like just how 90s shows used to be. Each episode's gonna have a special episode or episodes where it's a certain issue or a certain problem that each individual character has and how everyone else is reacting to it. I think with this, we're still getting to the pace of all the characters. It's definitely a kids show. So I think which makes it even funnier that Goofy movie was more that we've studied and admired it. Yes, it's a kids movie, but it resonates with so many like teens. Because of one, the music structure of it and the just the plot set in the storyline itself. Goof Troop as a series is literally not saying the movie wasn't made for everybody, but you can definitely tell who Goofy movie was made for. To the size of a mustard seed. Why are you talking so bad about Max? Gosh. Yuck. Yeah, we're calling him dumb. Having a reputation with his daddy. Then let him have his own personality. Which starts the plot premise to the movie. Wait up. Do we ever get introduced to Bobby? Just had a thought. Do we ever get introduced to Bobby in the series? Get a Goofy. Get a Goofy. Get a Goofy. Get a Goofy. Goofy feels like he would have been a liberal arts major. Just how creative and like silly he is, and since he was a cheerleader with PJ's mom, like it makes all the sense. The like technical things aren't his forte, but he's gonna be caring. A little Tom and Jerry ish type moment. Oh, you can't eat all that by yourself. Your turn, Goof. Get it, Goofy. Get it, Goofy. Get it, Goofy. No! It's recreating that moment again. Ooh! He said, wait a minute. I live here. You, Martin said, get to stepping. No associating whatsoever, whosoever, with any goof or any relative thereof, living dead or whatever otherwise. Not a deed. No setting either one of your feet on each property. No walking on the same sidewalk or breathing the same air as a goof. No bird watching of the same birds. No wearing any of their clothes, and no doing paint impression. And last most and not mostest, no mention of the G word in this house. This house. Under any circumstances. Understood? And lastly, but not leastly, never stick peas up your nose. Is that clear, Maxie? Yes, sir. So random. So the thing I was kind of saying this in the commentary, but I kind of want to repeat. So like the things I've noticed so far is Goofy really seems like, at least in these first couple episodes, it's the kind-heartedness of him. Because you kind of wonder sometimes with some characters, are they brainy, smart, or which side of the brain are they using? Are they more brainy, smart, and figures, numbers, problem solving, or are they more creative-minded, where they use a lot of their senses more? You would call them more artsy type of people. And you can tell that Pete uses more of that side of the brain with numbers and figures and saving money and making sure that his kids don't mess up stuff. But yet he still spends his money a lot on boats and all these other figures and trinkets for himself. So he's kind of selfish in that type of vein. But for Goofy, it seems like he is very much, I like working with people. I like being with other like-minded people. No matter who it is, I'm gonna be me. And it's the carefreeness of Goofy's attitude that I really like. Carefree, more I don't care, or ooh, he's very clumsy. Let's not forget that. But the deeper root part of Goofy, he's very kind-hearted. Ooh, Max before puberty is interesting. That aged so well. Them babies so smart. Go PJ and Max. Not him have his own mini lake. What do we learn here? We learned that sometimes kids are the best at teaching lessons when it comes between parents. So yeah. Max and PJ, kudos to you. Give him a bell. Give him a bell. Yeah. That was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think overall as a lesson, well, as I'm watching these episodes, it's very much like there is conflict, there's some resolution to it. Of course, a lot of slapstick. This whole cartoon series is Goofy, picture of Goofy, next to it slapstick, slapstick, slapstick. It is not a Goofy episode or a Goofy series without some type of slapstick comedy within the whole premise. But that brings us to the point that I was kind of making in between. A Goof Troop is a cartoon series made for all children. There is nothing specific with it. I think what resonated with a whole generation of kids was that a Goofy movie had so many just premise points that a lot of ethnic, black, Hispanic children could just relate to. And I think that's what connected us to the movie so much. Series, not so much. It's very much situation, this is what's happening with it, go from there. So as much as I'm enjoying the series, I can definitely tell. I'm going to finish it. I'm going to start what I finished, boom. That was so stereotypical. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to finish the series. However, definitely there's some correlations to the movie, but you can kind of tell there was two definite different teams of animators when it came to creating the movie and creating the series. Unless it evolves by season 2. Who knows? But we'll see how that happens as we further with these episodes in the series. So thanks again for watching Rebel Bells here on Janet Creates, and I'll see you for episode 3.